All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shantae. 1,139 at the park. So the progress on doing the whole water thing every day is going great. So I feel like an accordion because I think my weight fluctuates at least 7 to 10 pounds every day. And it's like, well, I mean, you drink the water and it comes out. And then so that one, it made me feel really good. And, feels like, I don't know. But it could be a lot of different things on why I feel good. Because, okay, I'm hitting milestone after milestone. All right? So yesterday I found out it's Fish Burger Friday. Okay, so earlier in the day, yes, I got 2 fish burgers, $2 each. Right? I drink water. And then, wasn't too bad. It's only 2 fish burgers. And the rest of the day I drank like water and like carrots and whatever. But what happened was, I did that show last night, and then we're gonna the Friday night movie thing, and then so I was feeling craving, but I don't know if it's because I was hungry or it's because I just wanted to eat out of habit, right? And so I'm thinking, oh man, it's almost 12 o'clock. I got to get there before midnight so I could get a fish burger. And most likely I would have got 2. But I didn't. I stayed home, I drank more water, and I felt, oh my gosh, that was amazing. Now another thing too was, okay, yesterday I figure, okay, it's Friday, it's weekend, and then I always have this thing in my mind, like since it's weekend, you celebrate the weekend, you go out and you eat something. So before I even did the fish burger thing, I was thinking, you know what, I'm going to go to Korean barbecue, right? Why not? I know I went the other day. But what happened is, when I went to the first place, right, like usually they had the lunch special before 3. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go get it. I went there, they said, oh, it's weekend prices. So I was pissed. So I just left. And then so I went to another place. Usually you could just eat by yourself. It was usually like $10, $12. And then they said, oh, we don't do that anymore. I'm like, okay, so I'm pissed. Take off there. And so I'm driving around thinking like, gosh, what am I going to eat? Because now I'm hungry because now I had, Korean barbecue on my mind. Then driving around, and then I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna go home. I gotta work with my students anyway, right? And then while I'm driving, drive by In-N-Out, they're packed, and then I went by Tam's. They had 2 cars, and I'm thinking like, oh wow. No, before that, I almost went to Pizza Hut and got a pizza. But I'm like, I don't want to do that. Because, I'm thinking about how good I ate and stuff, or how good I wasn't eating bad calories. And, thinking the whole 4 food groups on the pizza stuff. No, that's all BS stuff, whatever. Well, not Pizza Hut pizza, at least. And then so, I guess the determining factor, too, was, when you make that pizza, and then they show a picture, I'm like, I do not feel like eating this. I don't. So I didn't do that. And then I drove by Tam's, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll get the zucchini. I know I didn't want the chili cheese fries because I just didn't feel like fries. And zucchini, I figure, okay, it's kind of vegetable-ish. But I didn't get that either because, I don't know. I think deep inside my mind, I knew that I came so far to just blow it like that. So what do? I see the Fish Burger Friday thing. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's only $2. I'll get 2. Now, the thing is, should I have gotten 2? No, I shouldn't have. But I didn't eat all I can eat Korean barbecue yesterday. I didn't go get chili cheese fries. I didn't eat a whole pizza. I just ate 2 fish burgers. So do I think that's an accomplishment? Oh, you bet it is. Right? And then also just drinking all the water, that helped out. So this one, it wasn't a thing where I felt like deprived of something that I wanted, because I wanted it and I ate it. Did I go overboard? No, I didn't. And then so, yeah, because I didn't eat anything in the morning because I knew that I was actually planning on eating Korean barbecue later on in the day. So basically, that's all I had. 2 fish burgers, some snacking vegetables. So, yeah. And then today, I woke up late. I had to go back home and I had to monitor some, best in the world. But yeah, I'm out and about today. I didn't eat. I didn't even drink any water. But now it's not even an issue on, okay, I want to drive by some fast food or some stuff, because I already got rid of that. So that's what happens in a week. I got rid of these cravings. I mean, maybe not the actual craving, but just the stupidity of just driving around when you're hungry. But I realized that I'm not hungry. So that was like the total plus side of what happened. That it's not hungry. But we'll see how long. Okay, remember, I am not starving. Sometime today, maybe I'll make that, that hamburger chili thing, right? Maybe, right? But it just depends on what I have to do. And the next thing you know, it's like 5 or 6 o'clock and you don't feel like eating anymore. So we'll see. I don't have any plans on going out today. So, I don't know. So I notice this too. It's like sometimes during the weekend, all right, you let go a little. But I'm like, why? It's like I always tell people, your weekend is like the same day as your weekdays, right? You either see people or you don't. But, you wake up, you go do things, and, pretty much that. I really like today's weather. It's like, a cool wind coming by. Like you see the trees right here? Right? And you have the sun shining on, right? And then it feels good. So I feel like I'm living, right? And then, you have the sport teams in high school. They're going to start. Everything else is opening up. So, I got to get my body regular. So, like people have like their whole summer bodies and stuff. I have to get back to real life body. All right, there you go. Big Daddy Shin, day 1139 in the books. So, I feel everything's working, and I'm resisting different types of temptation. But now, after you do it for a couple days, you got to change it for a couple weeks. And, it's never going to be perfect, right? But at least that's what you strive for. You strive for trying to do the whole perfection of it, but, we're human beings, and what can we do? But I feel that what I'm doing is pretty good. Now, if I could throw in some weightlifting, that would have been awesome. I mean, right now it would have been perfect. But, my legs feel awesome, right? But, my upper body feels like Jell-O. But the good thing is, I don't feel like eating Jell-O. I don't feel like eating ice cream. Or it's not like a craving, And then also, the whole greasy foods and stuff, I'm thinking about it, but I'm thinking about how bad it is for me as opposed to how much I would enjoy it. So that's why I think coming of age, it's starting to work. So anyways, Big Daddy Shin, day 1139. If I get exercise 1139 days in a row, you get exercise 1139 days in a row. So if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. It's working.